I'm on the Car UK stand and I'm with Roger Lupton, and nice to see you, Roger. It's at the end of the first day.
Yep.
And how have things been today? Has it been a busy show?
Very good, yeah, it's been buoyant. I think there's a lot of people here visiting in a very sort of refreshing way due to obviously last year's exhibition, which didn't go too well. We've had a steady traffic, and we've had a lot of visitors to the stand, a lot of positive feedback.
Have you got anything that's particularly catching people's attention? Anything that's new, any new?
We've obviously, the TTS sprinklers, which are totally top serviceable. As you can see, we've got two on display there with two different types of covers. We've got the I-80s again, which are for sports fields again with a turf top. We've got the pilot control system, which you can see demonstration there on the video, and the Centralis control system over there. So we've got a few things on display, which it's always good at this exhibition to.
It's amazing how something like irrigation, you think irrigation, water coming up into the air and spreading itself over turf. Yeah. How can it change? But obviously there are innovations and changes and advancements to be made.
Absolutely. We've got, certainly with the Centralis, you've got the weather option, so you can control it via the weather, what the weather's doing. The same with Pilot. We've now got the Pogo collaboration with Pilot as well, so they can take readings and then download that data onto Pilot, so they're not using too much water, they're not using too little water, they're using the right amount, because we all know water conservation, how it's going, the market's going, saving money, the energy crisis, etc, etc, etc. So people are looking for innovative products to help them to reduce costs.
Now, if a company or a golf club or a sports field company has an irrigation system, how often should they be changing something like that?
Again, it depends. Irrigation systems in a lot of places, you're not going to change them every year, every 2 years, but there's new products coming out. So if that new product is saving labour or saving water or however you want to look at it, then clubs are going to look at it, because again, it's saving them money. And that's the nature of the beast at the moment, isn't it? It's all about saving.
I don't suppose you have to strip everything out and start again. You can update a system, I would imagine.
Yeah, you can update a system depending on what's currently in there. If it's a Hunter system, you can replace parts with other parts to bring it up to date. With competitors' products, it's a bit more difficult because some don't work with others. So you have to do a bit of an audit to see which will work and which won't work, and then it's back to the client what they want it to do, how they want it to operate it. Some want to go Pilot because it offers you a lot. Some might want to go Centralis, which is just easy to use for the end user.
Yeah. And is it something you're finding that the customer, the potential customer, is getting more sophisticated in the questions that they're asking you?
Absolutely. They want to see things like flow. On a football pitch, for example, they want to know how much water they've put down, because with football pitches, yourself, they're getting more technical now, where the drainage is a lot better, so they need to know how much they're putting down, how much is going through the drainage, and then again, it's something that they can give back to the powers that be, how much water they've used. Because if the water bills are going up, they can say, well, I want to use this, it might be another department or something like that. So, we get a lot of questions along that route as well. And again, ease of use, because you might have an irrigation person at said club, but then you might have somebody who doesn't know about the irrigation, so it's got to be easy to explain how to operate it.
Well, I know at the end of the first day here, you have an awful lot more questions to answer tomorrow and on Thursday. So thanks very much for a little bit of your time today.
Thank you for coming out. Cheers, Scott. Thank you.